Hey drama lovers! Welcome back to the channel, your number one stop for all about K-drama. If you're tired of watching the same hype shows everyone talks about, and you're ready to discover some hidden gems that deserve way more love, then you're in the right place. Today, we're counting down 5 underrated K-dramas you must binge right now in 2025. These dramas may not have broken the internet, but trust me, they'll break into your heart. So grab your snacks, get comfy, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next drama drop. Alright, let's dive in. Number 5, Because This Is My First Life, 2017. Coming in at number 5 is a drama that might not always make it onto popular K-drama lists, but once you watch it, it stays with you for a long time. I'm talking about Because This Is My First Life. This isn't your typical K-drama filled with rich airs, dramatic love triangles, and endless cliches. Instead, it's a story about 2 ordinary people in their 30s, struggling with real adult problems. We follow Nam Se-hee, played brilliantly by Lee Min-ki. He's an IT professional who owns a house, but he's drowning in debt. Se-hee is logical, introverted, and prefers to live a quiet, predictable life. On the other side, we have Yoon Ji-ho, played by Young So-min, a passionate but struggling screenwriter who finds herself homeless and without much direction in life. Through unusual circumstances, they enter into a contract marriage, a purely business arrangement. Ji-ho gets a safe place to stay, while Se-hee gets help paying off his mortgage. The deal is clear. No romance, no emotional entanglements, just 2 housemates sharing the same space under the title of marriage. But here's where the magic happens. The longer they live together, the more their walls begin to break down. The awkward silences turn into small conversations, the business-like interactions turn into subtle care, and slowly, without either of them realizing it, what started as a cold contract becomes something deeply emotional. And this drama doesn't just focus on them. It also explores the lives of their friends, each representing different struggles of adulthood, career frustrations, gender inequality, long-term relationships facing pressure to marry, and the tension between personal dreams and societal expectations. That's what makes Because This Is My First Life so refreshing. It's not a fairy tale, it's a mirror. It shows the realities of what it means to be an adult, how love is not always fireworks, but sometimes just finding comfort and partnership in another person. Because This Is My First Life has an IMDb rating of 8.1 out of 10. My rating, 9 out of 10, for its relatable themes, heartfelt performances, and storytelling that feels warm and refreshing. You can stream Because This Is My First Life on Netflix and Viki, depending on your region. If you're looking for a K-drama that feels honest, uplifting, and deeply relatable, Because This Is My First Life is a must-watch. It's warm, funny, and touching in all the right ways, reminding us that love doesn't have to be perfect or flashy to feel real. This hidden gem will leave you smiling, inspired, and maybe even rethinking what home really means. Number 4, A Beautiful Mind, 2016. At first glance, A Beautiful Mind might seem like just another medical drama. But trust me, this is one of the most underrated K-dramas out there. It's intense, emotional, and thought-provoking. The story follows Dr. Lee Young-oh, played by the brilliant Jang Hyuk. He is a genius neurosurgeon, one of the best in his field. But there's a twist. Because of a brain injury he suffered as a child, he has no empathy. He can't feel emotions the way normal people do. He doesn't understand sadness, compassion, or love, at least, not in the way you and I do. This makes him cold, detached, and often feared by other doctors. But it also makes him incredibly sharp and logical, able to notice things others miss. Everything changes when he crosses paths with Guy Jin-sung, a rookie traffic cop played by Park So-dam. Unlike Young-oh, she is full of warmth and compassion. She believes in justice, in protecting the weak, and in doing what is right. When mysterious patient deaths begin to happen in Young-oh's hospital, Jin-sung starts investigating. At first, the 2 clash. She doesn't trust him, and he doesn't understand her emotions. But as they work together, something incredible begins to happen. Young-oh starts to slowly open up. This drama is about more than just solving medical cases. It's about what it means to be human. Can someone without empathy learn to feel again? Can love, trust, and friendship break through walls that have stood for years? Watching Young-oh struggle with these questions and slowly begin to change is both heartbreaking and inspiring. The acting here is on another level. Jang Hyuk delivers one of his strongest performances. You can see the battle in his eyes. A man who can't feel emotions, yet is haunted by the emptiness inside him. Park So-dam shines as his complete opposite, bright, caring, and fearless. Their chemistry is unusual, but that's what makes it so fascinating. Some standout moments include episode 1, where Young-oh's lack of empathy is revealed shockingly, episodes 6 and 7, where Jin-sung begins to understand his condition, and the finale in episode 14, where Young-oh risks everything in a surgery that forces him to confront both his past and his humanity. What makes A Beautiful Mind so underrated is that it asks difficult questions while still delivering suspense, mystery, and romance. It blends the tension of hospital life with deep emotional storytelling, leaving you with more than just entertainment. It leaves you thinking. A Beautiful Mind has an IMDb rating of 7.7 out of 10. Asterisk my rating, 8.5/10, for its unique story, powerful acting, and emotional depth. You can find A Beautiful Mind on Viki, Kokowa, On Demand Korea, and even Amazon Prime in some regions. If you want a different drama, one that keeps you on edge but also touches your heart, A Beautiful Mind is a must-watch. It's emotional, it's intense, and it's one of those shows you'll keep thinking about long after the final episode. Number 3. My Liberation Notes, 2022. This drama is quiet, slow, and deeply emotional, but that's exactly what makes it so powerful. My Liberation Notes is not about flashy romance or dramatic twists. It's about life itself, the struggles, the emptiness, and the small moments that remind us why we keep going. The story follows the Yom siblings, who live in the small rural town of Sampo and commute long hours every day to Seoul. They feel trapped in routines that don't fulfill them, each of them silently yearning for something more. Asterisk Yom Chang-hee, played by Lee Min-ki, is the middle child. He's clumsy, restless, and constantly searching for purpose but never quite finding it. Asterisk Yom Mi-jong, played by Kim Ji-won, is the youngest. She is introverted, quiet, and often overlooked. She feels invisible in her own life, burdened by loneliness and self-doubt. Asterisk Yom Ji-jong, played by Lee El, is the eldest. She's outspoken, fiery, and desperate for love, but also frustrated with her boring daily routine. Their lives change when a mysterious stranger arrives in Sampo. His name is Mr. Gu, played by Sun Suk-koo. He's a man with a dark past, someone who drinks too much and says very little. At first, he's just the silent worker hired by their father. But slowly, his presence begins to affect the siblings, especially Mi-jong. Together, they form something unusual called the Liberation Club. It's not about money, not about status, not even about success. It's about breaking free from emptiness, from loneliness, from the suffocating lives they're stuck in. They meet to share their feelings honestly, to admit the things they're afraid to say out loud. And through this, each sibling starts to change, little by little. What makes My Liberation Notes so special is its realism. It doesn't rush. It doesn't exaggerate. Instead, it captures the small details of life. The long bus rides, the awkward silences, the unspoken pain we carry inside. And yet, within that silence, the drama finds beauty. It shows us that liberation isn't a big explosion. It's the quiet shift inside your heart when you finally choose to live for yourself. The acting here is outstanding. Kim Ji-won is heartbreaking as Mi-jong. You feel her loneliness, but also her strength when she finally starts to open up. Lee Min-ki and Lee El bring depth to the sibling struggles, each relatable in their own way. And Sun Suk-koo as Mr. Gu, he's unforgettable. His quiet performance, full of mystery and sadness, earned him huge praise and made this drama a cultural phenomenon. Some episodes stand out in particular. Asterisk Episode 1 pulls you in with the daily grind of the siblings and the silent introduction of Mr. Gu. Asterisk Midway through the series, the Liberation Club meetings become deeply emotional, raw confessions that feel painfully real. Asterisk, and in the final episode, there is no dramatic happy ending. Instead, there's a sense of quiet peace, showing that sometimes liberation is not about escaping life, but learning to live it differently. Asterisk My Liberation Notes has an IMDb rating of 8.3 out of 10. Asterisk White Medium Star My rating, 9 out of 10 for its honesty, depth, and how it touches the soul without ever raising its voice. My Liberation Notes is available on Netflix, depending on your region. If you want a drama that will make you reflect, one that feels less like fiction and more like life, My Liberation Notes is a must-watch. It's one of those rare series that doesn't just entertain you, it speaks to you. Number 2, Emergency Couple, 2014. At number 2, we have a drama that mixes medical tension with romance, comedy, and second chances. This is Emergency Couple. The story begins with Oh Jin-hee, played by Song Ji-hyo, and Oh Chang-min, played by Choi Jin-hyuk. Years ago, they fell in love and got married against Chang-min's wealthy family's wishes. He came from a respected family of doctors, while Jin-hee was just a dietitian with no social status. Their love was strong, but the pressure was stronger. Family disapproval, money problems, and personal insecurities tore their marriage apart, and the couple ended in a painful divorce. Fast forward 6 years later, fate pulls them back together in the most unexpected place, the emergency room. Both Jin-hee and Chang-min have gone back to school, trained as doctors, and now they find themselves working side by side as interns in the same hospital. Imagine the chaos. Former lovers, once bitter ex-spouses, now forced to treat patients together, share night shifts, and depend on each other in life and death situations. At first, they clash constantly. Their old fights and scars come rushing back, and the hospital becomes a battlefield for their pride. But slowly, things begin to change. Under the pressure of the emergency room, they start to see each other differently. They rediscover respect, patience, and the good qualities they once fell in love with. The bickering turns to teamwork, and the walls of anger begin to fall. What makes Emergency Couple special is that it's not just about romance. It's about growth. Jin-hee, once insecure and timid, becomes stronger, smarter, and more confident as a doctor. Changmin learns humility, responsibility, and how to listen. And through their journey, the drama shows that love isn't always about fireworks. Sometimes it's about growing up, healing, and finding your way back to someone who truly knows you. The mix of comedy and heartfelt moments keeps this drama fresh. You'll laugh at their funny misunderstandings, you'll feel the heat of the medical emergencies, and you'll get emotional as they face their past mistakes. It's the perfect balance of romance, humor, and real-life lessons. IMDb rating, 7.4/10. My rating, 8.5 out of 10, for its chemistry, humor, and heartwarming take on second chances. Emergency Couple is available on Viki, Prime Video, and even free with ads on Tubi and Vix, depending on your region. If you're looking for a drama that's funny, touching, and all about love that deserves a second chance, Emergency Couple is the one. It's light, emotional, and will leave you smiling long after it ends. We've already covered 4 amazing, underrated K-dramas that prove just how rich and diverse Korean storytelling can be. And guess what? We've saved the very best for last. But before we reveal our number 1 pick, I want to hear from you. Which of these dramas have you watched? Which one are you adding to your binge list right now? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know. And if you're enjoying this countdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell so you never miss more K-drama recommendations just like this. Alright, are you ready? Let's jump into the drama that takes the number 1 spot on our list. Here we go. Number 1, Chicago Typewriter, 2017. And finally, at number 1, we have a drama that is haunting, emotional, and unforgettable, Chicago Typewriter. This series is unlike any other K-drama. It combines romance, history, mystery, and even a touch of the supernatural, all tied together by one powerful theme, the bond between souls across time. The story centers around Han Seju, played by Yoo-in, a best-selling writer in modern-day Korea. On the outside, he looks successful, rich, and confident, but inside, he is battling depression, loneliness, and writer's block. His life takes a strange turn when he meets a mysterious typewriter and crosses paths with 2 people who seem oddly connected to him. John Seol, played by Soo-young, a passionate fan and veterinarian, and Yoo Jin-oh, played by Go Kyung-pyo, a ghostly figure who insists on helping Seiju write again. As the story unfolds, we discover that these 3 characters are tied not just in the present, but also in the past, during the 1930s Japanese occupation of Korea. Back then, they were freedom fighters risking their lives for independence. Through visions and memories triggered by the typewriter, their present lives become intertwined with their past struggles, friendships, betrayals, and unfinished love stories. What makes Chicago Typewriter so special is the way it moves between 2 timelines, the modern-day world of writing and fame, and the historical world of resistance and sacrifice. The drama shows us that some bonds are so strong, they survive lifetimes. It's emotional, it's heartbreaking, and it's inspiring all at once. The acting is top-notch. Yoo-in delivers a raw, layered performance as Seiju, showing both his struggles as a writer and his pain from a past life. Soo-young brings warmth and strength to her role, while Go Kyung-pyo shines as one of the most lovable ghost characters ever seen in K-dramas. The chemistry between the 3 leads is unforgettable. Beyond the romance, this drama also explores deep themes. What does it mean to fight for freedom? How do past lives shape who we are today? Can love and friendship truly last forever? These questions make Chicago Typewriter a drama that sticks with you long after it ends. IMDb rating, 8.3/10. My rating, 9.5/10, for its unique story, incredible acting, and emotional depth. You can watch Chicago Typewriter on Viki and Amazon Prime Video, depending on your region. If you want a drama that has everything, romance, history, mystery, laughter, and tears, Chicago Typewriter is the one. It's a hidden gem that deserves way more recognition, and that's why it takes the number 1 spot on this list. And that's our list of 5 underrated K-dramas you must binge right now. From heartfelt romances to powerful medical stories, bold social dramas, and even timeless love across past lives, each of these shows has something truly special to offer. Now it's your turn. Which one of these dramas have you already watched? And which one are you adding to your watch list tonight? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss more K-drama reviews, recommendations, and hidden gems. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, happy drama watching.